boat rides on the canal, endless museum visits, and cycling in the park. Come with me to spend 3 days in Amsterdam in part 1 of 3 of my post-exam holiday bender, where the weather was absolutely, shit. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Pros back with another video. So we arrived in Rotterdam Central around 11 a.m. and started making our way to our hotel, which was over an hour away. We took the bus and the train, which was long, but it did give us an opportunity to sightsee and get to know the city a little bit better. Unfortunately, when we arrived, it was also raining, so it wasn't the best, but we made do. So we started the day straight away by taking a walk around the city and trying to locate some food. So I decided to try something new and got this wrap burger thing, which was actually really good, with some sweet potato fries and an Oreo milkshake, of course. And then we made our way to the hotel. So the hotel was really cute. It was given, I'm not gonna lie. It exceeded all my expectations. It had this really nice black and white setup, and it was in a good location, close to any forms of transport, and it was quite affordable as well. Hey guys, life update. So first day in Amsterdam, literally have just got ready. Gonna go out for dinner. It's like 8 something p.m. But yeah, I haven't really done much today, but to be fair, I think most stuff is gonna get done tomorrow, like all the museums, the canal, just trying out more food places, and yeah, it should be good. But today's just been pretty chill. Yeah. After taking years to decide where to eat, and with the help of TikTok, we made our way into the city centre to eat at this restaurant called Saucony's. I might be pronouncing it wrong. A little advice, if you're choosing a restaurant off TikTok, do look at the prices on the menu, because we got there and this place was spenny, but it was really good, and I got the cacio e pepe, which was so good. Hey guys, I have just returned back to the hotel after my first day in Amsterdam. Okay, so day 1 in Amsterdam, we literally got food and chilled in the hotel. But yeah, I'd say overall Amsterdam is pretty cool. Like, I really like it. It's just, number 1, the weather has been horrible. Like, it has been pouring down with rain, and it's just kind of dampened the mood a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. And number 2, there's lots of roadworks and things, so when you're trying to walk to places and travel, it's not the easiest, and you're just walking in puddles and holes and stuff like that, which isn't cute. But I say, apart from those 2 things, like, if those weren't issues, like, it would be good. Additional point I would also say is Amsterdam isn't as cheap as I thought it would be. I thought this would be more of like a budget, cheap, short holiday. Like, it's gonna be like 2-3 days, but I feel like I've spent more in this day than I would if I went somewhere else for like 3-4 days, which is crazy. I think the main thing is the food. Like, per meal has been like, I say around 25 euros. Like, if you want to eat like properly, transport, paying for that, but we got like travel passes for a few days, which are a bit cheaper online. Another thing I wasn't aware of is Amsterdam is really diverse. Like, everywhere we go, there are people from France, Spain, even the UK, just all in the same area, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I would say definitely, if you're gonna come, just make sure you check the weather, and if it's gonna rain, bring an umbrella, because it's literally worse than the UK right now in terms of coldness. So we started off day 2 by having breakfast, which is all inclusive with the hotel, and it had this amazing view as well. And I literally had so many courses for breakfast, from a full English to like fruit to cakes and breads. I was stuffing my face. So we got ready and made our way into Rotterdam Central to really start the holiday. Once again, the weather wasn't great, but at least it wasn't pouring with rain. So we went on our first activity, which was a boat ride on the canal. It wasn't really what I expected, but it was really pretty, and there was a tour, and they kind of just gave us a talk about the history of the city, which was cool. I cannot lie, I did fall asleep, but that is because of holiday tiredness. You know, the ones when you come back late and then you have to get up early in the morning for the activity. We also passed by the Anne Frank house as part of the tour, which was quite cool. After that, we made our way to the museums, from the Van Gogh Museum to the Anne Frank house to the Vermeer Museum. But unfortunately, they were all booked out months before. So guys, if you're trying to come, make sure you book the museums before, because they do sell out and people were literally queuing and could not get in. So we didn't get to do any of that. So we had to replan the whole day and ended up just exploring the city, from the different parks, the coffee shops, piercing places, tattoo places. And yeah, we just got to see all of that. So I attempted to take some cute pics, but the weather wasn't really helping the situation. So after that, we went to McDonald's, because every new country I go to, I try and go to McDonald's. It was pretty much the same, just really expensive for no reason. And then we went to this cafe called Tinkle, where we got their famous apple cake with whipped cream, which was really good, and I would definitely recommend.
6.5 hours later.
Like Amsterdam is an upgrade of London, I'm not even gonna lie. Shops are the same, like even like food shops, I thought there'd be more like cultural shops. It's like McDonald's, KFC, burger places, pasta places, like everything you find in London. I just say the transport is, but it's a lot calmer. Obviously the weather's been not good. That led us to our last activity, which was going to see the red light district, and all I'll say is it's very different from anything I've ever seen before. So the last day also ended up being pretty chill, because once again it was raining, so we just got breakfast and chilled in the area before we had to get our flight back. In hindsight, if I was going to go to Amsterdam again, things I would have done: number one, made sure I booked all the museums and activities I wanted to do a month or two in advance, so I didn't get there and not get to do what I wanted. Number two, made sure I looked online of all the attractions the country has to offer, because I found out literally on the last day that Amsterdam has the highest swing in the world, which would have been really cool to go on. Number three, checked the weather forecast, because if there was no rain, I feel like the trip could have been completely different. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this travel vlog, and I hope you tune in to see more content.